Ever wondered what really happens behind the scenes of a successful audit? Let me give you a hint. It's not just about paperwork. It's a strategy, analysis, and a whole lot of expertise. Stick around and I'll show you how audits are executed step by step like a pro. Hi everyone, I am Nitin Gupta and welcome to Audit Cyber Group. With over 15 years of experience in IT audits and compliance, I have seen what makes audit succeed and fail. In this video, we are breaking down the entire audit execution process into simple actionable steps. Here's what we will cover. The audit life cycle from planning to reporting, key phases of execution, pro tips for streamlining your audit process. Whether you are an auditor, manager, or just curious, by the end of this video, you will know how to conduct audit like a seasoned expert. Let's dive in. So, understanding the audit lifecycle, let's take that first. Audit follow a systematic process: planning, execution, reporting, follow-up. Each phase builds on the previous one, ensuring the audit's credibility and effectiveness. The steps should be followed in a chronological sequence for the success of the audit project and to achieve audit objective. So first is to determine the audit objective. Conducting a risk assessment is second. Then is determine the business processes to be audited. Fourth is design audit program, resource allocation and identification of key stakeholders. Fifth is to determine control objective and activities. Then comes evaluating the control, and the last is to report the findings. In audit planning phase, it's divided into three phases. One is planning phase, then we have execution phase, and then we have reporting phase. Let's talk about the planning phase. So first step is to conduct the risk assessment and identify the function, process, system, and physical locations to be audited. This comes in risk assessment and determining the audit areas. Then comes to determine the audit objective. Primary goal during the planning stage of information system audit is to address the audit objective, that is the audit purpose. Audit may be conducted for regulatory or contractual requirements. Another step in planning phase is determine the audit scope. Scope may be restricted to few applications or few processes only. Defined scope will help auditor to determine resource requirement for to conduct the audit. Then comes pre-audit planning. Pre-audit planning includes understanding the business environment, relevant regulations. It includes risk assessment to determine the areas of high risk. It also includes determining resource requirements and audit timings. The last phase in audit planning phase is to determine the audit procedure. So on the basis of pre-audit information, audit program is designed, which includes resource allocation and audit procedures to be followed. During this step, audit tools and methodology is developed to test and verify the controls. Pro tip related to planning phase is to conduct a risk assessment during planning to focus on high risk areas. For example, if auditing cybersecurity, prioritize areas like user access control and incident response. Then comes audit execution phase. This is the heart of the audit. In execution phase, there are three steps. You need to gather data, evaluating controls, and validate and document the result. So you need to gather the relevant data and document to conduct the audit. Once the required information, data and documents are available, auditor is required to evaluate the controls to verify the effectiveness and efficiency of the audit. Audit observation should be validated and documented along with the relevant evidence. So one needs to interview the stakeholders, review documentation to confirm compliance, test controls to ensure they work as intended. You can use tools, automated testing tools for efficiency, sampling method to analyze large data sets. These two tools you can use. Tip here is document everything. Audit trails are crucial for credibility. Then comes the last phase, which is audit reporting phase. Here we have three subparts. One needs to draft the report, then issue report, and then follow up. So draft report should be issued for obtaining comments from management on audit observations. Before issuance of final report, draft report should be discussed with management. Then follow up should be done to determine whether Audit findings are closed and follow-up report should be issued. What to include in the report? Audit findings, both positive and negative, recommendations for improvement, and a risk-based action plan. In audit report, keep the language clear and concise. Use visuals like charts and graphs for impact. Example, highlight a high risk finding like weak password policies with a suggested timeline for remediation. In follow-up phase, which is the final step, verify that corrective actions have been implemented. Update stakeholders on progress. Build this step into audit timeline to ensure accountability. So, which phase of the audit process do you find most challenging? Let me know in the comments. I would love to help you out. If you are finding this breakdown helpful, hit the like and share it with your team. Thanks for watching. Want to take your audit skills to the next level? Check out my other videos on risk-based auditing and compliance management upcoming videos. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification for weekly insight on IT audits, cybersecurity, and compliance. See you in the next one. Thanks for watching.